going to put another ignition now, for instance. There you go, it's quiet. Which is interesting. It was really squeaking before. Now I'm just going to whip it off and see if I can work out what's going on. Maybe put a bit of lubricant on it. Okay, so there's the valve, on top of it at least. Try and get some light on it. Okay, so I turn the ignition on. There we go, so it goes through its cycle without any problems. Let's just try that again. Yeah, sod's law, isn't it? Completely silent now, but I was definitely making a screeching noise when I first came back from a so wet, muddy trip from Wales. So I think I'll whip the exhaust off anyway and just see if I can get some graphite into it. Okay, so again, looking slightly different angle. See the flapper valve in here. There's no obvious squeaking at the moment, but it's just, yeah, so does it shuts okay and reopens. But so let's see if I can get some graphite into it anyway. I did actually squirt some oil in a couple of days ago before I took this cover off. Tried to squirt it up past the cover, which wasn't very satisfactory, but maybe it did actually do some good. Okay, when this was completely frozen up, see, about a year ago now, just over a year ago, I managed to free it, and I put some of this dry graphite powder in, which evidently only lasted a year. So I'm not sure whether that's good or bad, really. But this time I've also got some graphite oil, which is just light oil with some graphite powder in it. So hopefully between the two, I can maybe get some graphite into the spindle, because the big issue, of course, I think, is that this thing gets so hot, any kind of liquid oil is just going to be burnt off. So something dry like graphite hopefully will resist the heat and stay in place. Anyway, just puff some of that in there and see if I can't get some in here as well. And then maybe wash it in with some oil. Just shake it up so the graphite's in suspension. I'm hoping that will wash the graphite down the spindle. The spindle at this side, there's a sort of boss on the underside of the exhaust, which is capped. So there's no exposed shaft on the bottom side. So it's a blind hole in effect. So hopefully some oil, and more particularly graphite, will sink into that spindle bush and stay there long enough to do some good. Meanwhile, up here, it's not clear to me whether the spindle is visible around this side. Let me get a torch. I don't think. Yeah, this plate here. I don't know if you can see this, but this plate here, where everything mounts onto, this shaft, there's a tube that connects that to the main exhaust. So the spindle is inside a tube below this plate. So you can't see the moving shaft looking under there. So the oil lubricant does need to come down from above this plate, down the spindle. So let's see what I can do. Give it general oiling as well. This does actually seem quite heavily laden with graphite, which is good. Maybe a bit more in here for good measure. And work the valve. Work the valve a couple of times just to ease things in. It certainly seems fine now. Yeah. Oh well. I'll whip it back together and see how long it lasts this time. And whack it back on. I like the way the silencer comes off so easily. It makes it easier to get road tar off and that sort of thing when it's off the bike. Bit of thread lock on there. According to the book, this should be 19 Newton meters. 19. Good, I'll do. So let's cover back on. Let's do this one up as well first. Now this, according to my book, it says it's only 8 Newton meters, which seems difficult to believe. But I guess that's probably right. That's probably more than 8 already. 9. I want to do it at 9. I think it probably already is at 9, yeah, easily. Okay. Gotta be careful with this, not throw the tight knits. That's easier. As always with these things, never tighten them up until all of the screws are in. You're asking for trouble otherwise. Right, last one. I can't actually see the. Oop. See, oh, there it is, I think. Takes a lot longer to get the sort of trim back on than it does to do the business itself. Good. Just one last try with the ignition. Yeah, and that's quiet. So yeah, hopefully they'll stop it squealing for another year at least, maybe a bit longer with a bit of luck. Okay, I think that's everything. Thanks for watching.